Hello, thank you for tuning in. My name is Rhea TW. Welcome to my channel. So basically in this video I'm going to be sharing some hair tips. I've lost count of how many times people have asked me, what do you do to your hair? What have you done to your hair to grow your hair so long? This video is going to be me sharing some tips of things that I think have helped me to retain length and grow my hair long. First and foremost, before I get into the tips, I just want to say there's no miracle product. The main thing that should be focused on is retaining the length. If your hair is breaking off at the same rate your hair is growing, then it's going to appear as if your hair isn't growing. Do you get what I'm saying? Everyone has different growth rates, blah blah blah, but the goal is to retain the length. Here are things that I think have helped me to do that. First one is keeping my hair off my shoulders. Now I know I've got my hair on my shoulders in this video but it's really not every day. It's not every day. Me wearing my hair down or in a style where my hair is likely to like come into contact with my shoulders is very rare, and the reason for that is because of friction. The ends of the hair are the oldest part of the hair and the most fragile part of the hair. I don't like the idea of my hair rubbing against my shoulders. My hair also tends to get caught on things when I wear it down which is so much fun. So I just like to keep my hair like off my shoulders, out of my face also, and I think that is something that has helped me to retain length. Keeping my hair stretched. This is so important. So my hair is kinky, coily. There's some curls there too. My hair also really enjoys tangling on itself, and the tangling leads to knots, which can lead to breakage. Single-stranded knots too, which I don't like and always cut out. Keeping my hair stretched I think has really made a difference, because then, as I said, my hair likes to tangle, and reducing the tangles reduces the likelihood of my hair breaking. So I like to keep my hair in like braid outs. Used to do twist outs, not so much anymore, but braid outs, anything that's basically going to elongate my hair to reduce the likelihood of it tangling on itself. I also find that then, because I wear my hair stretched, I don't have to wash it as soon as if I had been wearing it in its natural state. So then it also helps me to reduce the amount I manipulate my hair, and it reduces the tangling time, which is always a win-win-win. Being gentle with my hair. Now I treat my hair like it's fine silk, like it cost me so much money to attain, and that's at every stage. Like when I'm touching my hair, I'm gentle with it, styling, detangling, moisturizing, gentle at every stage. And I think a very important stage to be gentle with your hair is detangling. I feel like a lot of breakage can happen with improper detangling and being rough and impatient with the hair when detangling. If you comb your hair like this and you're wondering why you're not seeing your hair grow, that's probably part of the reason. Like, yeah, avoid heat. Heat damage is real. Once your hair gets heat damaged, there's no going back, and that really does scare me. You have to either cut it off or grow it out if you want your hair to look how it did before. I air dry my hair like every time I wash it. I only use heat on my hair about 2 or 4 times a year. It's very rare for me to use heat on my hair, and on the rare occasion that I do, always deep condition before. Always. Wow, how many times can someone say always use a heat protectant? Like, so important. And I'm also mindful of what kind of heat styling tool I use. Moisturizing and sealing, so important. On wash day I always moisturize and seal, and in between washes I always moisturize my hair, and I aim to do that before my hair starts to feel dry, to make sure it keeps up a great level of moisture, because the more moisturized the hair is, the less likely it is to break off. Not touching my hair for no reason. I don't touch my hair for no reason. Like, if I can get away with going out down the road with my hair in doo-doo plaits, I'm gonna do that. Why am I touching my hair for no reason? Because the more the hair gets manipulated, the more likely it is to experience some kind of breakage, you know? I just really try to leave my hair alone. I've realized that my hair doesn't like to be touched too often. So since I've learned that, I just try not to have my hand in my hair for no reason. It's hard for me, especially if my hair's down like this. I like to touch it and stuff, which is also part of the reason why I don't want my hair down too often. But yeah, not touching my hair for no reason, I think has helped too. Low manipulation styling. I prefer hairstyles that I can do quickly are low manipulation and low tension. I opt for like a low puff, a bun, maybe 2 buns. I think it's important to be mindful of the kinds of hairstyles you're doing when you're trying to protect your hair, because just because a hairstyle may be good for you to wear for a long time and to not have to touch your hair for a long period of time doesn't necessarily mean that it's the right thing for the hair. I feel like when I was getting braids or whatever, the steps I would have to take in order to attain the style were kind of counterproductive for me on a regular basis. Like when I'm just styling my hair, I will wash it, go through the stages of what I do to wash it, let it air dry, put in some plaits, unravel the plaits. You know, that's not much. Whereas if I were to choose a hairstyle like braids or cane rolls or whatever, I would have to blow dry my hair, and then it's the process of having someone else do my hair, and they might do it too tight, and it's just, you know, it's just a whole lot more steps that I would have to take in order to attain it. And sometimes the amount of steps that are needed to be taken can be counterproductive for what you actually want to achieve with your hair. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, for me, I just prefer to go for hairstyles that don't take me too long to do, don't require too many steps, and allow me to have access to moisturize my hair properly. Low manipulation, low tension hairstyles for the win. They're great, they're wonderful. Building a consistent regimen. Now, of course, my regimen has changed throughout the years, and it's dependent on what my hair needs at certain times, whatever. But I genuinely think having specific stages that I follow has made a big difference to my hair. Building a consistent but flexible regimen has really helped me, I think, to retain length. Products. Now this one, so I think that products are important, but they are not the beginning and end all of retaining length. Now the reason why I say that is because, for example, the hair products I use now, my mum never used to use in my hair when I was younger, but my hair was in very great shape. And the products she used then, you probably won't catch me using now. But my hair still thrived, you know? But I think products are important in the sense of finding things that work for you. And of course, the products I use have changed throughout the years. But I think it's important to understand that products aren't the only sole factor, but I do think it's important to use products that work well on your hair and work well for you. And I use products that work well for me. I genuinely believe that even if you are using products that work well for your hair, but then you're not doing other things, there's still an area that you haven't done the right thing for your hair. And that's why I say products aren't the beginner end all. Be mindful of the tools I use. That's from like hair bands, combs, brushes, the straightener I use on the rare occasion that I straighten my hair. For example, the hair bands now, I don't use hair bands that have that little metal bit in it. I also now have recently started using silk scrunchies when stretching my hair. Wide tooth comb is bae. You know, all of these little things, I think it's important to be mindful of what works for your hair and not ignore signs that it doesn't work for you. Deep conditioning with heat. I used to deep condition my hair without heat because I was so afraid of heat, and I was just like, heat is bad, all heat is bad. But it really isn't. And I've found that, well, for me anyway, don't want anyone to come for me, I've found that deep conditioning my hair with heat changed the game. My hair retains moisture unlike a completely different level. I genuinely feel a difference to my hair when I deep condition with heat. So that is something that I found that really, really works for me. And I've seen a difference when I don't use heat and when I don't deep condition, period. Like, I remember when I got lazy and I wasn't deep conditioning my hair because I just wanted to be done with my hair quicker, and I did notice a big difference with how my hair was behaving. So deep conditioning with heat is something that I think has helped me to retain length. Trial and error. This is a journey. You're not gonna find out what works for you just like that. I certainly didn't, and I'm always learning and finding out new things about my hair. And I think it's important to be aware that it is a journey and you need to be open to trial and error. Be patient. Just because something works for someone else doesn't necessarily mean it's going to work for you, but you need to be open to trying things to help you better understand your hair, basically, because I have really been through it sometimes. I've been through it, but if I didn't try those things, I wouldn't know that they don't work for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't follow the hype. Don't follow the hype. I learnt this one the hard way. But don't follow the hype. Although I said, yeah, be open to trying things, that doesn't mean to say you need to try everything you see someone else doing. The more I got to know my hair and the more confident, oh dear, the more confident I became with trusting myself and trusting my judgment of what works for my hair. I did that less, and also because I had an experience that I was like, raw sis, if you were jumping on the hype like you have been, that probably wouldn't have happened to you. I would strongly advise not following every single trend you see just because you've seen someone else do it. I think it's important to be mindful of what you think may work for you, what you genuinely actually want to try, and that is unlikely to cause you damage. That's just my advice. Being careful about who I let in my hair. Also, me taking the time out to learn how to look after my hair. If I was to let someone else do my hair at this point now, this is partly why I don't let anyone do my hair, because some of the experiences I've had, they've led me to not really trust people. Some of the people I've experienced have been too focused on how the style looks, too focused on getting it done quickly, and not focused on the health of my hair. Not allowing every Tom, Dick and Harry in my hair is very important, because I know that I'm focused on the health of my hair and not only just how it looks. Detangling only on wash day. My hair loves to get tangled, and detangling on wash day makes detangling easier for me. Always wear it with conditioner in, with a wide tooth comb. I also finger detangle too, so that's really worked for me. I also don't run a comb throughout the length of my hair unless it is wet with conditioner in it. And I wash my hair like what, every 2 weeks? If I can go for longer, I do. So yeah, I think that has really made a difference, me retaining length, because then it's also minimizing how often I manipulate the full length of my hair. So yeah, those are my tips. I hope this video helps someone. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all of that good stuff. You can also find me on Instagram at RheaTW. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.